Hi, welcome to Cafe Bean Counter Knits podcast episode 14. Today is Sunday, June 4th. Sorry I am recording late. However, life has just been busy, and that's okay. My name is Jessica, and I'm coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, where I live with my husband. It's about 100 degrees the past couple of days. Not been too bad. It's not bad as 100 degrees. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, 100, but it's dry heat. It's not bad in the shade. You get some shade and it's really nice. I have 3 finished objects and 3 whips and some acquisitions. And I will have a giveaway after I show all of my stuff. So let's get started. Oh, wait, one more thing. You can find me on Instagram as Cafe Bean Counter Knits and on Ravelry as Cafe Bean Knits. And any yarns or bags or projects will be linked down below. I keep all my project pages up to date for the most part because I like keeping track of all the projects I make and I don't want to forget about any of the projects. So let's get started with some finished objects. First one is this yarn cozy. So every single month I'm doing a yarn cozy out of the Advent minis I got from Southern Skeins, Rudolph and Friends. So this is May's. I got it in under the wire. Well, it wasn't really like under the wire, but I got it in and it's done and it's beautiful. I'm not sure if I showed this on the last episode. I should have rewatched that, but I don't think I did. Because it was like, my last episode I think was on May 11th. I don't think I even had this cast on. Maybe? I don't remember. Yep, it's just a 3x1 rib. I love making these. These are quick knit, and I find myself using them on several projects. So that was the first one. Second one is these DK socks. This is using, what yarn was that? Desert Panda in the My Favorite Leggings. Yeah, My Favorite Leggings. It came with a mini. These are so beautiful. Look at that. Yep, I think I did 48 stitches, and I had enough for both heels and toes for both socks. So pretty. Absolutely pretty. They worked up really fast. I don't remember what dates I have, but if you look at my Ravelry project page, I'll show the dates. But yeah, these ones are super pretty. Alright, I have another finished pair of socks, and let me quickly put them on these blockers so you can see them. One more. Okay. Avocado Socks. This is the Yarnable colorway Avocado. I don't remember what month this was from, but I did a 3x1 rib here, 2x2 ribbing, knit 2, purl 2, slip stitch, heel flap and gusset, and rounded toe, 64 stitches. These are done. So beautiful, so beautiful. I really enjoyed knitting these, and they're so soft. These are for my friend Elizabeth. It's part of her Christmas gift, building up a box of Christmas socks for her. Not that many, but you know. Alright, so those are all my finished objects. Let's move into whips. Alright, I'm going to show, I think this is my oldest whip, possibly. oldest active whip. I'm only showing the ones I have been working on lately. This one is the Shadow Box Socks. This is Arcane Fiberworks, and the colorway is Why So Serious. I really, really, really like the yarn. It's so soft, and just look at the definition of those stitches. I didn't realize how much I actually like the way that twisted stitches look. It's beautiful. This is a 1x1 twisted rib, and if you can tell, I know the yarn is a little bit variegated. Let's see. Can you see the eyelets? There's an eyelet repeat in here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, right there. So yeah, these are eyelets, and this is from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. So I got one sock done. I've been working on it. Here's what the cake looks like, and it's in one of my yarn cozies that I made. Just chugging along. This is a pattern sock, and it's really nice because, like Helen Stewart patterns, they give you a line by line every single row. So I've been kind of following it, and I'm almost ready for the heel. That'll be exciting. And then I'll start on the second sock. These have no deadline. I just love making them. I'm hoping to get them done to enter for prizes by July 4th. Shouldn't be a problem, but you'll see all the rest of my projects, and we'll see. So that is those socks, the Shadow Box Socks by Helen Stewart. All right. The next one, not sure if this was a whip. It might have been, or maybe I just showed these. I'm using Breaking Yarns Crystal Meth. The cake and I got in a fight, and I've been pulling from center, so it's kind of a hot mess, but look how beautiful that is. So I have one sock done, so I actually do have a half finished object. And oh, let me put it on the blocker. Let me grab them really quick. I'll put it on the blocker. Because otherwise you can't see you can see the pattern, but it looks so much better on the blocker. But look at that. How beautiful is this? It's so pretty. So this is the One More Step pattern from Earth Tone Girls. And what's really cool about these socks is you do a right sock one way and a left sock another way. So they're going to be on the outside of, this pattern is going to be on the outside of your feet. And it's so beautiful. It's a little cable. And a shadow wrap heel. It's so pretty. So pretty. And then just plain stockinette on the back. So I have one done, and the second one I am past the heel. I am cruising right along. I have another one of the Twin Mountain Handcraft stitch markers. So yep, beautiful. I'm enjoying these. These are really nice to knit on. And the yarn is gorgeous as well. That is whip number 2. Let me take a drink. What are you guys drinking today while you're watching? Or not today while you're watching, but what are you guys drinking when you're watching? I'm having some water. It's early. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. I already had my coffee for the day, so I thought, let's get some water, because in Arizona you need water to stay hydrated, because it's warm and dry. Alright, so my next whip is I decided I wanted to work on some of my Felici socks, and Lisa over at 72 Stitches, and she has a podcast called Knit All the Yarn Podcast. She is hosting a Knit All the Felici starting June 1st. So I think I cast these on just slightly. I cast them on, I think, May 26th maybe? That Friday or Saturday or something like that. The colorway, and she said whips are allowed, so that's why I was like, yay, I can start these. So this is Felici Vegas Baby, and it's a 75-25, and I'm doing these on 9-inch circulars. Look at this. So here's one. I got the cuff and the leg on this one, and then this one, doing them in tandem. They're not going to match. They start at different spots. This one started here with the lighter red and then the darker red. So I have 2 cuffs and 2 legs started on these. Here's the cake. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. So I'm using this bag. I think I got this at Yarn On Front in my hometown in Michigan. And then the last one, I want to talk about this. This one is the Bluebird Bag. I thought it would be perfect because I'm making blue socks. So I'm using the Bluebird Bag by Ginger Snap Fibers. And then the other socks were in a Stitching Plaza bag. Just so I don't forget, because I like to mention makers. Sorry. Things fell over, and I'm sitting on a regular chair today. Not on the floor. I couldn't handle the floor today. But let me try this angle. Hope it works for everybody. But yeah, I have both cakes down in here, and I have this really cool like Notion pouch from Stitching Plaza in here, and it's got all my stuff, and I love it. So yeah, I'm just going to be working on these. These are vanilla knitting, so whenever I feel the need for just plain knitting, that's what I'm going to do. Just do these. These are really pretty. They're really cool looking socks. They're just really cool. So that's whip number 3. Well, I have 2 whips. One scrappy project and a whip. Next whip, talk about the bag so I don't forget, is in this cute Sock Madness bag by Stitching Plaza. And she had, I think it was her summer spring update, something like that. And I was like, oh, let me get this. And it's super cute. It's super small. It's enough to fit one sock project. This is actually an acquisition and a whip at the same time. So I'm doing the Desert Vista Dye Works monthly sock club. I'm on month 6. Cheer! So she is a sponsor for the splash pad party this year, and I picked up here's her logo. I picked up the stripes at the splash pad. Yeah, look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this color I love this so much. And it came with a speckled mini. So I started these on May 1st and I worked on them a lot. Yesterday was the Flagstaff Sheep and Wool Festival, which I'll talk about all my acquisitions from there. But I did work on them in the car ride up while we were there and the car ride back. So here's my progress. Look at this. Isn't this just simply gorgeous? So I did a little tiny pop of color at the cuff right there. I wanted to do that so that way when you cast on, I could have the full first stripe color on here. So I did that, and here's the full repeat. It goes from the yellow to the orange to the pink to the green to the teal blue to the, like the dark blue. Those are so beautiful. And here's the other one. I'm kind of doing them in tandem. So I worked through, I'm ready for the heel on this one, and I'm going to get through the heel today. I'm going to get to the heel for this one today. And I'm going to do the heels in the speckled color. These are on Chagoo's 2.25, and I'm doing the Rhinebeck Roomies pattern. Look at that. It looks so good in this self-striping. So good. Because we were sitting, I went with my knit group friends, we were sitting around looking, and I was like, what pattern do I want to do? And I'm like, looking at my thing, and I'm like, I'm going to do Rhinebeck Roomies. And it just turned out so beautiful. So that's my third whip? Yeah, fourth whip. Fourth whip. I had 4 whips. I forgot. I can't count. I'm an accountant, but I can't count. It's strange. Some days I can count. Obviously. So yeah, these will be done soon because I'm working them in tandem. Because once I get past the heel, then I'm just on the foot and the back is going to be all stockinette. And that'll go pretty quick. Last whip, I'm going to show you my little scrappy blanket. So I'm doing the Cozy Memory Blanket by Kimber Ray. And here we are. So I did, I haven't woven in a couple. My ends like 2. But I did do my 5. I did this one and then these 4 in May. So this row right here is all the advents that I used in my habitation throw from my friend Veronica. And then these down here are, this is my, am I showing you the, yeah, I'm showing you the front. Yeah, showing you the front. This is the Desert Visit Dye Works socks that I did in, I think, May. This is the Yarn Cozy, and then this is another leftover. This is Knit Picks Hawthorne in the colorway Atlantis. So, yeah, it's getting there. It's getting big. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 going this way. So yeah, it's getting big and it's very fun. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. All right, let's talk acquisitions. So first acquisition is Molly from the Homespun House had some sock sets available, and I decided that I would get some because they were so beautiful and they're my colors and I could not pass them up. So the first one is this one. And this one is called Slumber Party. Just love the pink, the dark pink and the pink with the speckles. It's really pretty. The second one is Sugared Sweeties, and she was talking about this one being one of her best sellers back when she lived in the US. And I was like, I have to get this. And I got it on her plump merino sock, 75/25. It feels amazing. I just love this one. I can't wait to knit this up. It's going to be so pretty. Yep, they're both on the plump merino 75/25. So yeah, I'm excited to knit these up. And then, as most of you know, Summer Sock Camp started on May 26th, and I got a little tote bag, and I also got a mouse pad, which is in my computer room. I got this little like notions pouch where I can put a bunch of stuff in here, maybe even a small sock project. But yeah, I got this, and this is really, I love her logo. It's so pretty. So, we went up to the Flagstaff Sheep and Wool Festival yesterday. I just went up for the day. Caught a ride with one of my one of the ladies from my knit group, and it grew. The festival grew a little bit, which is really great, and we had a really nice time and met some really cool vendors. The first vendor that I bought from was called Yarning Around, and this is on her Yarning Familiar, and it's fingering weight 75-25, 463 yards, and this one's called Lizard Tails. I saw this and instantly had to have it. It's so beautiful. Normally I'm not a blue person. I think it's showing up green on my screen. Maybe that's just my filter. But it's beautiful blue with some greens and teals. It's gorgeous. Can't wait to make either. I think I might make a Musselburgh hat out of this, because this is just so good. So good. Then this was a new vendor to Flagstaff, because I was there last year and I didn't see them. This is I can't remember. I'll put it down here because the tag's not on here, but there was a sock pattern that came with this. It's a colorwork sock, and it is a 75-25 fingering weight. It's a little plumper. It came with 2 minis, and it was absolutely beautiful. And if I can, I'll find a picture. The pattern is kind of a flat picture, but if I can find a picture, I'll pop it up here. But yeah, you can barely see it right there, the sock. I can't remember the name of this company, so I'll put it down below so you can see it, because it's not on the tag. Next item I got was from Yank Your Yarn, Bonnie's shop. She's hilarious. This one is called Walking on the Goth Equivalent of Sunshine, but I like these kind of metallic stitch markers. They're really beautiful. And my recliner has eaten several of these, and so I saw these and I was like, I need to go check her out and get some. Her stand was pretty busy a couple times when I went over there, so I finally got over and I got some from her. So yeah, these ones fit up to size needle US 6. I usually am making socks, so I don't have a whole lot sometimes that I'm using above 6. If I do, I have other stitch markers for that. The last thing that I got, and there's a joke within our group, so we all went to the basket place first because we all wanted to see about baskets. But look at this. Look at this beautiful basket. Handmade in Madagascar. It's got a drawstring in here so you can put your stuff in here, and it's a big basket. I use it to carry around all my stuff because I brought a tote, so I put the tote inside of here and then carried this. So yeah. Isn't that beautiful? So those were my few purchases. I did really good at the festival. Okay. Last thing that I want to talk about is the giveaway. So in honor of summer sock camp and summer knitting and summer socks, that I thought I would give away a skein of yarn. And look at this beauty. This is stitched together, and the color is LYS Day 2019 Daisy Dahlia. I think I got this at Isabel's, but I would like to give somebody a sock set so they can knit up a pair of socks. So please comment down and tell me what you love most about summer and what you guys do in the summertime. Do you take vacations? Do you have barbecues? Do you like to go outside? Do you like to go camping or boating or anything like that? We went camping a lot as a kid. So yeah, comment below and I will draw in probably 2 weeks. I'll try to record in 2 more weeks. think that's all I have. It's been kind of warm. We had a cold front come through and it dropped the temperatures down by 10 degrees, and I find that super funny because 90 degrees versus 100, there's a little bit of difference, but it's kind of funny where they're like, it's below seasonal averages by 10 degrees or maybe even 1 degree. So I find it funny that they say that. But other than that, I have been just knitting away on socks, and it's been fun. I hope to see everybody again soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.